welcome. We are back with another Satisfactory Let's Play. It's been a bit. I was sick for a bit, dealing with that, not being able to speak. But even during that time, I still managed to make some changes to the factory. Let's take a look at a few of them right now. First thing I did was I got our concrete kind of set up. Now going in here, and I've kind of set up this nice little fancy little oh. No, I set that all up the same speed. That's weird. Anyway, I set up this little fancy entrance area for some materials. We got some copper. We got some concrete going in. We got some concrete going out. As you can see, I kind of moved the concrete manufacturing from out here and it inside. Now it all goes to the same spot. We also upgraded our copper out here to a Mark II. That's doing more. Instead of going in on that side, I'm having it go in through this side, so it's all a little bit more uniform. Right now, some extra of our concrete is going out here to our awesome sink, where we can get a little bit more items. We've gotten a little bit more items, such as our glass foundations. We've gotten a gateway there. We've got some more ways to get items through areas. We got our nice little gateway. We continue building this wall. As you can see, I'm kind of continuing with the blue theme for now, but that might yet change. And I just realized where is my iron from up above? Oh. Well, I redid the iron here. Did I forget to hook up power? No, you know what I... No? No power. Did I delete a line? I might have deleted a line. Oh, I did delete a line on accident. Okay. There we go. Alright. I did not realize I deleted... I must have deleted a power line by accident when I was cleaning things up. That should be going again. There we go. Some other changes I have made as we kind of go through all this stuff. You can see, like I said, I got the wall going mostly all the way around now. We have this area down here, which also is all the way walled in. And also we have it all set up completely differently. We now have all of the stuff down here going to a singular little manufacturing area, including stuff from the outside. I do believe, yes, these are all minor Mark IIs as well now, so we're producing a lot more. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this was so I could also produce more of the steel stuff that is coming on soon. So we got a whole bunch more done here. I got a whole bunch more room as well that I can keep on producing, and I think I forgot to get rid of this ladder. So I can keep on adding more concrete down here to keep producing concrete underneath our main floor. So it's a bad thing to do at all down here. Have that going. With our increase in copper, I've got the copper going out here to make more copper sheets automatically, so we have those on hand. We got just a little bit more copper coming in. The extra water for the power, I believe we were there for that one last time. And the trucks are still the same for now. What I really wanted to do this time, what I really wanted to get to, was I actually wanted to get to upgrading our steel. That's something we haven't done yet. Getting our steel upgraded, getting it going. So right now we just got these two machines. Two machines making just a little bit of our iron ingot or our steel beams in our steel pipe, but we're gonna need more because we're gonna take all this, we're gonna expand it to make more items. We're also going to expand it to make stuff we need to complete phase 2. I also want to work on our milestone today, get the hypertubes, and maybe set up a little hypertube thing, make it up and down and around a little bit more easier. We'll still see on that. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff we got to make yet before we get there, so we're going to have to get this all set up. First thing we need to do is we need to figure out exactly how much iron we have coming in. Let's use 45 per minute. We're going to do a quick count of all of our different iron manufacturers, our iron, iron ore miners. We'll do a quick count of that and we'll get right back to that. Alright, so I've done some counts. We're getting 480 coal for the moment. Or not coal, excuse me, iron for the moment. And 240 coal. So the big problem we're going to run into and the big stopping point is going to be our coal production for now. Right now, we're able to use, we can probably double what we have. And maybe add +1 so we can run 5 furnaces. But we want to make full use of it. We might also want to consider adding coal. But let's take a quick look at the logistics of it all. For instance, how much coal we want to have to bring in. We're going to have to simply see where the next closest thing of coal is. Because we're using that over there for power. That one right over there for what coal we have coming in. Where is the next closest? Oh, it's way out there. Alright, I do believe, yes. That's the... You can move, okay. That is the 4 different ones that are out there right near that lake up here. That would provide us with a whole bunch of coal, true. At the moment, it's pretty far away. I think for what we're going to do for now, we're just going to expand the steel in a way that we can use 5 furnaces. Figure out how much that produces. And then we'll see where that goes from there. It'll be good to use just 5 because that coal is also being used as fuel for our trucks. We'll be using all the coal for everything. So first things first, we're going to have to redo what all this looks like up here. Might as well just cut this off for now. Take all this stuff out. I have enough room inventory, yes. I kind of want to maybe redo all this, so we're going to first just take all of this out. Oh, apparently I did, in fact, reach my maximum that I can have. See if I can fix that. Can I put some of these in? Yeah, I can. Those are full. Can I still grab what's in here? Yes. Alright. So. I might use that spot, but I just kind of want to take a look at this. Do I want to try and stack now, or do we wait? I don't think we'll stack now. Somehow these are not lined up. That's fine. We'll forget about it for now, but I just happened to notice it when I looked out there. Apparently I missed it when I was building them. I do have this set up where we could continue this out for 5, and we might just do that. I just want to get rid of everything. Start from scratch from where we're at. Do we have enough for 5? We do. We have plenty for 5. Get this nice and close. That might be too close. Can I get that in? Okay. Fine then. I should be able to just line up the rest of the way. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. We will have to upgrade how much is coming up here in terms of all the steel ingots, in terms of iron ore and full. That was just some quick math. Let's see. 225 of each. Yes. 225 of each comes up here. So we will need to go ahead and pull these up to Mark 3s that come up. Let's see. Already a Mark 3 that comes up. Good. This is a Mark 3 that goes all the way through. Yes, alright. This will need to be Mark 3 then. On, but. Right. Quickly throw on some of these. Alright, we'll need to put on some more of these. So this obviously is going to have to be a bit different. We're going to have to pull this all the way out here. Bring it up to the proper level, which is that level right there. Pull off the extra. Go. First, we're going to need a Mark III going between all of these. Right. And the final touches on the conveyors going in. Right. Do this. We don't have the proper. There's where I want it. Go. That's what I'm making steel at 45 ingots per minute. Let me pull out the constructor now. A moment. This is where we're going to need to figure out exactly. We could do a couple of things here actually. We could put all the steel on the one line and just run it through a bunch of different constructors that make different things. Which if I'm going to just put, let me just put it here for a moment. So 15 for the steel beams, 20 for the steel pipes. We could get an even number out of this. How much are we making? 225, right? Or, yeah, 225. How could I distribute this so that we're making... Could do... I could put them all into one line. And stack the constructors. So we'd have to change how this goes slightly. Which I don't mind. Now let's do something real quick. Let's put some industrial for the moment. We'll put them out here. So we can move these. I feel I'm gonna need a little bit more space. If I were to do 5 steel pipe machines. How much stealing gets for these? 150. Hang on. Using 30 and 60 for that. Okay, never mind. I would end up with extra iron. I'm producing an odd number of. I could do 3 constructors doing steel pipes, make 60 pipes per minute for now. I would use 90 steel ingots, and then 2 doing steel beams. We should use 120, so that's we're using 210 there. We'll have a little bit extra on the steel ingots for now. This will allow me to produce 30 steel beams and 60 steel pipes. I'm trying to think of something though. Let me pull out. Just let me place an assembler right here real quick. We need 15 steel pipes for stators. 1 to motors. We need steel pipes for that. We need 18 for steel beams for this. We'd still have extra steel beams being produced. If we also want to do knoblisc, we need 20, at least one thing of 20. We can automatically produce knoblisc. That might be enough for our current needs, possibly. We want to be doing encased industrial beams automatically, as that will allow us to. That's gonna be useful in a lot of our recipe coming up. So we want a good amount of them, and we're making more than enough concrete to fill whatever needs we have here. And even at 26 per minute, we'd still have a plus of. We'd have a slight plus on steel beams with 4 per minute. Use on other materials as we need them. 2 and 3. So yeah, we have 5 machines again. We might not need to stack them at this time, but I do want to put them in a way where they're on separate, functionally separate lines, right? So how we can do this? All right, I think I have an idea. Let's have it all merge going this way. We'll of course need Mark III conveyors between all these. And now all those are feeding out. I want to make 2 lines of constructors basically. Out of the way. I'm gonna need to wait for these to kind of defill here. I could maybe speed this up. And if I were to go over here and make this jump, barely took damage. Put this extra stuff in here. Do I have anything else really that's a lot extra right now? Put that in there, I guess. All right. That's gonna get us a whole bunch of extra tickets, but whoop, jumped right over. I'm not used to my blades yet. Go back up top. Let's kind of help this along a little bit. We're just gonna grab as many of these as we can. I'm just gonna store as many as I can. I can grab whatever I need out. And this helps us along. Right. right. Now I want to... What did I say? I said 3 and 2, right? 2 beam for steel beams, which are going to be on the right here. Then 3 beam. Okay. I know what I want to do then. First things first. I'm going to put 1 line of constructors here. I might still need to move this yet. Yeah, we're still going to this, I think. Oop. Grab at least a stack of each of these for what I'm about to do. Don't think that was the right direction. Not. I'll just move this all myself. I can do it relatively quick. Go. These out of the way. Grab ourselves a stack of these. Grab ourselves a stack of those. I have 2 stacks of these. Alright. This first row. Let's make this the 2. The reason why I'm leaving so much space because I want the room, if needed, I want the ability to add on a top layer. There's gotta be enough space for stuff to come back through. So we're also gonna put in another one. Let's line it up like so. Go. Gonna be the one for 3. Just split it in as close as we can here. These splitters as close as we can here. Alright, now I need this to come out far enough where I can do a little bit of height changing here. So we're gonna have this come out here like so. Have it come back in like so. With a splitter right here for this one. We're just gonna start these in Mark 3s going in, but they will not stay that way. I understand this is not efficient to start, but as we get to where we need to be, this will be perfectly fine for what we need to do. It'll also be easy to add in lines as well. That one, that machine was the wrong direction. How did that one end up being the only one in the wrong direction? Alright, and then we're gonna put some mergers on this side. I think that should be enough room if I were to say that. Yeah, they'd be back to back. Perfect. Actually perfect. Just to future proof, we might as well put these. Put this one, nope. Alt one up. In the middle, right? And then put this like so. And the other one. A little bit closer, I think. we are. So like that. Alright, so these are the steel pipes. 90. Okay, these steel beams. And we gotta add some power to these two lines. Have one come up over here. Have one come up over here. Just because I have a feeling we're gonna need that extra line sooner than later. Let's put that one there. Right. Now these will all start going. We should actually be producing a little bit more steel ingots than we need for this right now. And that's perfectly fine. And for the moment, all those will go to their own storage here. We'll probably use something over here to sort of make the next line of assemblers for our steel production. But for now, we have our steel production maxed out. Well, not really maxed out. Maxed out as much as we can do it for the time being with the limitations with our conveyors and the limitations with how much coal we have available. All right. Now, we've got all of this. What we really need to do is get our hyper tubes unlocked. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of those. Go down and grab a couple of these. Let's go unlock our hyper tube. Because we have the time. Launched those.
Milestone reached. By adding hypertube entrances at both ends of hypertubes, pioneers can achieve two-way travel between locations. They are also % safer than jump pads. You dreamed of moving across factories like valued resources, such as rocks and water, and Fix-It listened to your dreams. We watched them. We took extensive notes. Hypertubes. Because Fix-It makes pioneers' closely monitored dreams come true.
All right. We've got this. Now, we have new transport. We have hypertubes. As you can see, it's going to take some... it's going to take our rotors. It's going to take steel pipes. And it's going to take encased steel beams. We do want to get our encased steel beams probably set up before we get too much of this deployed. That'd probably be the first thing we do. As far as the how, probably taking our concrete off this line. And of course we are making our steel beams 30, so we can do 2 assemblers worth. I think this will be fairly easy to set up right here, actually. Right in this area. And I actually want to set up a little bit different. Set up right here. We need 2 of these machines. Go ahead and set both those up like so. This should be fairly simple. We're gonna go ahead and use our tier 3 to start this. Nope, before we do anything. Oh. Reset my... Put these in first for our steel. But we'll put a little bit one off. Or start running pretty close on our iron plates. Actually, I do want to go ahead and remedy that real quick. I have 2 tickets there. These will be encased and encased, right? As I was saying, from here. I want to go this way because I want to expand this in that direction if I need to. I think I have enough clearance to do so. I might have to move these inward eventually, but for now it's fine. Any expansion has to be done, it can be done later. And do this in the same way we did our last thing. We actually have these set up beforehand. Right, and actually this is fine. To start this height. We want this to go to default when it goes down. Alright. Now, seeing the concrete from down here up will actually be pretty simple. And here's how. First, we're going to grab a splitter off of this. We want it to be relatively on a line. Oh, here, let's just do this. No. Now let's make the hole before we make this thing. And that come in like so. And go. I was afraid of it too sharp, but we can fix this still. Just merely get this lined up. And put it in like that. We are still. I put that in the wrong way. Fine, that's an easy fix. Now that will go up. Look, there it is, right there. And we go like that. Right from the beginning. So these won't stay the same, by the way. We'll probably change these so that they are going more in line with the wall, like those there. Put these out here like so. That might be the same thing as with the other one. We'll put them on the back side here. There we go. So now we're making this at 12 per minute. Let's see. Put an industrial thing right here. That should be a merger. Just like that, now we're on. Now we're automatically producing industrial beams. Also, just like that goes. There goes my voice. As you can see, I still am somewhat affected by having been sick. My voice will just kind of randomly go out at times. Whoop! I follow. That's fine. Now all of that's being made. We're suddenly using up a lot more area up there. I kind of want to see. There goes it up. Let's see this from an elevated position. There we go. Oh yeah, so we've expanded this much more out now, using much more of this area. Get things done. We could also set up our automated noblest now, but I think we'll wait on that. Yeah, so now we're starting to get now we're starting to get going. Alright, so these are now being produced automatically. That's good. I do believe the encased, I think it's used. Let me check that. Let me check that real quick. Oh, it's just the regular ones. We're currently not producing enough steel beams to make this for the moment. We're also not producing modular frames automatically yet. I don't think. We'll check in. No. We're going to be using that. Then for automated wiring, stators. So we're going to have to be making the steel pipes and the stators. That shouldn't be a problem. That's back. Welcome back to our freighter. What I kind of want to do next before doing too much, though, and we might do this next episode. I think we will do this next episode. But what we're gonna do next time on our our Satisfactory playthrough. I'm losing it. I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my ability to speak. Is we're gonna set up our hypertubes. What we're gonna do is probably set up a location for like a central area for all of our hypertubes, whether it be inside the factory or outside. We'll find out. In fact, let me check real quick before we get too far. Well, I need to get hypertube here. I need to get hypertube. Yes, I do have to get hypertube wall and hole attachments. There's 3 tickets. I think we've already got 2, maybe already 3. We've already got 2, so we're already halfway, partial way there. I think we might set up on the outside and closer to this place. Maybe we'll use this big open spot here now. Set up our hypertube logistics area, our main hypertube hub, so to speak. But that'll be on our next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, like and subscribe. Leave comments below. Any of your thoughts, really anything. How production is going. Just leave in how you think things are looking. What you think the color of the factory should be. Anything, leave it down below. And then also like and subscribe. Of course, I already said that. And then next time we'll be working on our hypertube. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Bye bye.